Today is 7/25/2015 at 8:45 a.m. on a Saturday. And my name is Dan, and it's spelled with two N's. That's D-A-N-N, Dan. And I was born on 6/19/1958. And today's date, like you saw on the watch, today is 7/25/2015. So that makes me 57. That's 57. 57 years old. And I have absolutely no health problems. other than my right ear, and I've had that, like it leaks, you know, like gets infected every once in a while. But I lost 75% of my hearing back when I was in like first grade, and then my mom found out that she always used to rinse our ears out with water with a syringe. She found out water causes infections in that ear. But on the other ear's, it's fine, Where this one has a hole in the eardrum, and I lost 75% of my hearing through, it getting infected and getting better and getting infected like that. And then I went up for surgery for a mastoid operation on my right ear. And the hole in the eardrum was too big, so they rearranged the bones right there and called it good. So it still gets infected every so often and leaks, and it'll keep on leaking until what it is there's some ear powder that comes in a syringe, but it's a little bottle like that, about this high, has powder in it, and then it has a puffer. It's a puffer bottle, and a little syringe type puffer thing with where the water would come out if it was a syringe, and it blows across that bottle of ear powder, and then it goes into the ear like that, and that'll cure it within a few days, just a couple days. It won't leak no more. It won't like leak fluid no more. But that's the only problem I've ever had. As far as broken bones, none. As far as any type of, epileptic seizures, and you can't control it. That's unheard of in my family, and I've never had it. As far as high blood pressure, that's not existent. As far as sugar diabetes, that's not existent in my family either. And I have I'm the baby. I'm the baby of the family. I was the fourth born child. My dad was a Vietnam vet. Today is 7/27 at 9:40 a.m. on a Monday. 7/27/2015. And my dad was not a Vietnam vet. He didn't have nothing to do with Vietnam. Okay, I don't know why I said that. It's he was a WW2. He was a WW2 World War WW2 vet. That's what my dad was. He was not a Vietnam vet. I don't know why I said that. I guess I got in the modern days and I just hit a mental block or something. But my dad was a WW2 vet, a World War II veteran. Sorry. He was born in 1920. My mother was born in 1927. And my dad was a Vietnam vet. Today is 7/27 at 9:40 a.m. on a Monday. 7/27/2015. And my dad was not a Vietnam vet. He didn't have nothing to do with Vietnam. Okay, I don't know why I said that. It's he was a WW2. He was a WW2 World War WW2 vet. That's what my dad was. He was not a Vietnam vet. I don't know why I said that. I guess I got in the modern days and I just hit a mental block or something. But my dad was a WW2 vet, a World War II veteran. Sorry. And they were great people, and they didn't drink. They smoked. My mother and dad both smoked, but they never drank or got high or like that. I think my dad had a beer or two with the guys once in a while with his brothers. Once in a while, once in a great while, like every 5 years or something like that, or once in a couple of years. So alcoholism it doesn't run in my family because we didn't never drink. Okay, for me, I've never tasted alcohol. I've never tasted it. I've never even tasted it as of today, 7/25/2015. Never even tasted alcohol. Never even smoked pot. Never smoked pot. Never took any type of drug. Never took any type of drug. I'm totally against drugs. I don't believe in drugs. So I've never taken any type of drug. Never had any type of seizure. Never had any type of seizure. No blindness in my family. No high blood pressure. No sugar diabetes. Have some obesity. Like my sister, she was like 90 pounds. She was like 90 pounds. She's 4'7". She's 4'7". She's my older sister. And well, she's the oldest kid in the family. My mom and dad had a girl, and then they had 2 boys, and then me. I was a boy. I was physically born a boy, but mentally, I think I was a female, all female, mentally. That's mentally, but physically, I'm all boy. I get excited, get a hard penis up to 6 inches, and then it's thick. It's a thick penis, fairly thick. Not the thickest, but it's thick. And that's according to the one woman I had sex with. We had it 4 times. See what happened? She was living with a boyfriend that was taking care of her kids, but she had 4 kids at the time. I was 50, and I knew her when she was 8 years old. But then they left the neighborhood and moved when she was 8, and she had a big crush on me, I guess. And she started coming over. When she's like 37. She was 37. She started coming over. I'm going, why? And then she came over a couple times. And then one time she came over, my next door neighbor was over, and he knows me. He's going, yeah, he's a virgin. He's never had sex, period. So she comes up to me and says, yeah, I want to have sex. I'm going, no way, I ain't having sex with you. And then she stayed and talked to the next door neighbor and said, she wanted to have sex. And I says, well, what do I got to lose? I'm 50 years old. I've never had sex with a person. I had sex a lot of times in a cream in your dream. I've had a lot of those. One night in particular, I had every hour on the hour when I was back in like 11th grade, I think. Yeah, it had been 11th grade. I'd be waking up to hard on and already cummed, like 10 different times. Is less than an hour in between. I was horny, man. I'm a big chocolate milk drinker, so, Nestle's Quick and white chocolate milk, or Nestle's Quick and white milk. And they say chocolate is a big sex thing. I guess it, makes you horny, I guess, I don't know. But I'm a big chocolate milk drinker. I can drink a gallon of milk a day, it's easy for me to drink a gallon of milk a day of chocolate milk. And I drink Gatorade, get the powder and mix it and drink it, mix it by the gallon. And I drink Gatorade, and I drink pop, I stay away from pop though, because pop, it slowly kills you, I think. But it tastes good. Pop does, I'm a Pepsi man. Pepsi. Some people are Coke people, some people are Pepsi people. I'm Pepsi. But my mother and dad don't have any history of having anything wrong with their family either. My dad or my mom. No epileptic, no special diseases or whatever they are. You know, they have a clean health record, even though they both smoked. You know, and that's one thing I never did. I never smoked. Period. Not regular, not marijuana or weed. I've never smoked any of that. Never smoked regular. Never smoked marijuana. Never took any type of drug, and never drank. I don't know what alcohol tastes like. Just that type of person. And I've always been a healthy person. See, both arms, both hands, both legs, both feet. And the only thing odd about me, as far as my limbs go, my arms and legs, is my feet. My my left foot is a size 8.5, and my right foot is a size 6.5. So I'm 2 sizes small on my right foot and 2 sizes bigger on my left foot. It's because my left foot has almost a flat foot, but it's got a slight arch, and my right foot has a high arch. So that's the reason why one's a lot longer than the other. 2 sizes longer. But anyway, I was born physically a boy and able to, come and, get hard and then come. I'm dry. There's 2 types of people. Some that leak all the way up until they come. It's pre-cum, so they're wet all the way up. And then there's people who are dry as bone, like me, until they explode. Until the cum comes out, until they explode. So I'm dry all the way up, right up until I'm, a little bit of cum coming out. And so I'm what's known as a dry person until I come. Where you get some people that they leak all the way out. I don't see how they can do that, because I thought it was like a balloon. You keep filling it. Your penis, you keep filling, fills with blood. That's how it gets hard. Fill it, then all of a sudden explodes, and there's the cum. And but throughout the people I've had anal sex with, that's what I found out. That I didn't find this out until after I was 50 years old. Because I was 50 years old when I first had sex with that woman I told you about. She was 37. I was 50. And she had 4 kids already. She had 4 kids, and I think her youngest was like 5 or 6 years old. And so she started coming over, and like I said, the next door neighbor was over, and he told her all about me, saying, oh yeah, he's a virgin, and and I was 50 years old, so she wanted to have sex with me. Said no, and then about say an hour later, she says, yeah, I'd like to have sex with you. And I said, well, what do I got to lose? Let's go do it. So I had condoms, because I'm a firm believer in keeping clean, very clean, until I find the right person, and then do it without the condom. But I always do use a condom, whether I do anal sex or if I do vagina sex. So I had a condom, I put it on, and got it in there. I'm going, oh yeah. She says, oh, deeper, deeper. And I started, we had sex. It was okay. I mean, there's nothing like I expected. I expected, wow, I'm going to be changing here. That ain't the case. That ain't the case. It's lame sex. Vagina, man, penis to vagina is lame sex. But, I'm, like I said, I was born a physical male, but here's my yellow clutch purse. my yellow clutch purse. And I guess they call it a clutch because of that closing. But nice yellow clutch purse. But this thing is, man. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's a yellow clutch purse. And it's a nice purse. I like it. It's beautiful. And then I got the then I got I call this the pink pouch purse. P. Pink pouch purse. And it's got a snap. Got a pouch right there. And then it's got a zip. It's got a zip purse part. See? Unzips. You get stuff in there like your makeup and lipstick and your eyeshadow and all that good type makeup stuff. Probably use, you know, put some money in there maybe. This is a snap purse, see? Snap. Call it the pink pouch purse. It's a shoulder purse. But as you see, I have a French maid outfit on. And the earrings, got a double piercing there, a double piercing there, and then you know my pigtails with the colored balls, see, and rubber bands and colored ball pigtails. I like that. The only other guy that I know that has pigtails is Snoop Dogg, you know, the black guy with and he has it braided and like little rope, little thin ropes. I don't like that. That's my talking thermometer. And that's my talking thermometer. But got my bangles. My bracelets are bangles. See, these ones clip off, and then they clip back on. See, they clip on and off. See, they have a spring. They're spring loaded. This one is just I put it on and I can't get it off, so that's okay. I'm a girly girl man. I'm a girly girl man anyway. But I gotta stop this tape because it's getting to be like 16 minutes or so. So I'll be back in the next tape. Okay, I'm back with my pink pouch purse. My snap pink pouch purse. My shoulder purse. It's one of my shoulder purses. Got that one, the pink pouch purse, and I got the yellow clutch shoulder purse. Clutch bag. I call that the clutch bag, just because it goes like that. And, see, but my yellow clutch bag purse. See, it's got a little stitch pattern on it. It's nice. I like it. You can carry your makeup and stuff like that. Oh, let's see. My little bow came undone. My little bow, my little tie. My little tie. Undone. There we go. There, we're good again. Yeah, we're good again. We got the tie there, and got the nice little apron with the ruffle around it. In my French maid outfit, see? It's got a nice little bow in the back. And as you can see, I'm physical fit. Right now I'm up to 80 push-ups 3 times a day. That's 80 push-ups 3 times a day. And I'll be up to 90 in the first part of August, because I raise at 10, about 10 every I was doing every 15 days. But now I'm going to do it every 30 days, raise it 10, and I'll be up to 90 push-ups 3 times a day as of August 1st. And so I'm physical fit. I'm 57 years old, doing 80 push-ups 3 times a day. So I'm physical fit. But and I ride a bike. I got a 21 speed, 29-inch tire bike that I ride. And I talk a lot and I get a frog in my throat. But as far as the hair goes, you know, I had 2 hair transplants. This was all from here to there. It was all transplanted. See, the first transplant was in 2000. And I had 1,200 transplants. They always do like 100 more. But what they do is cut a strip from ear to ear in the back, from ear to ear in the back, from ear the ear in the back, cut a strip of hair. That gets cut up into a bunch of strips. See, I think this thing they use is a thing that cuts it in like 4 or 5 strips as it's cut like this, and then they cut, they scalp you. What are them doctors? Indians? They scalp you. But they cut from ear to ear, and it cuts in like five like strips that. They take a total of like 1 1/8 inch out gash, 1 1/8 inch gash out from ear to ear, from the back of your head, the lower back of your head. So then they cut that up into like half. And they have like 3 or 4 nurses with like magnifying glasses, separating each hair, like 1 hair, 2 hair, and 3 hair increments. And then while they're doing that, the doctor, after the doctor stitches you up, after he takes that patch out, he stitches you up, and then the nurses get the strips of hair, and then the doctor, he has 3 different sized needles, like syringe needles, that he pokes, in the dowel pattern on your head, right here, all right there where my transplants are, from here to here. He does a dowel pattern. With 3 different sized syringes, 3 different thicknesses, roundnesses, and he puts what they call sights. Every time he pokes it, it takes a little piece of skin out. Because where are you going to put the hair? If you don't take the skin out. But anyway, while he's doing that, the nurses, the 3 or 4 nurses are separating the hairs 1, 2, and 3 increments at a time, and putting on a thing on the wrist. So you have, after they do that, you have 3 nurses back there, plus the doctor, taking from the thing that they separated the hair and put it in the sites. So they're hair transplanting. And then of course he wraps you up and puts like a plastic shower thing over it, and then after a little while, I think a week or so, he takes that off, and then you treat it with water and salt solution. Then you leave it on there for like 5 minutes or so, like 3 or 4 times a day. And that's how you heal. And then you get like that. But I was slick balled from here all the way back, all the way back to the skull part. But I had 3 or 4 inches after that of hair. And that's where you get the donor hair from. But that's hair transplant, and it works. And I'd have to do it 2, 3, 4, probably 2, 3, 4 more times to get the baldness in the back all the way gone. It's a little bit gone, but not all the way. It's very thin and bald back there, back in the back. And I'd have to do it, 2, 3, or 4 more times. And like I said, the first time was $10,500 for 1,200 transplants, and the second time was the same amount of transplants, 1,200, but it was 7,500. And the first time I had it done, it was in 2000. The second time I had it done in 2002. So I got 2,400 hair transplants right there. But it cost me $18,000. And I still need to do that 2 or 3 more times to get the baldness in the back, taken care of where it looks good. But anyway, my hair is brown though. See, my hair is brown. There's very slight white hair or gray hair in there, but my hair is brown, and I'm 57 years old, which is good. And my physical ability is great. I can do damn near what I did when I was, 18 and younger, 18 years old and younger. I can do damn near the same thing. For as long as I did. But my physical ability is great. My blood pressure is beautiful. My blood sugar, is great. And my physical ability is great. You know, like I said, the only physical thing I have wrong is the ear problem. You know, and that ain't really that big a problem. And as far as being born a male, I was born a male, but you know, while physical male, I can have kids and you know, nice sperm and like that. And I'm still horny at 57. but but I was mentally born a female, I think, because I've always loved the dress, but I never started CD and cross dressing. CD, we call it a CD. Never started cross dressing until I was like just before my mother died, because you know it's one of those things you don't want your mother to know. But I never did it while she was. I mean, I did it while she was on her deathbed, but and actually a year before that, I just kept it, you know, to myself. But I lived at 1319 Poplar Place, Kalamazoo, Michigan 49001 from the time I was born, because that's when the house was built. Because they built the house. See, my family had a 2-bedroom brick house on the same lot, and what it is my cousin, or it was my uncle at the time, but my uncle died, then my cousin took over the business, the brand new home building business. It's called Watts Construction, and they're my cousins. They're my cousins that own that, and they are wealthy people. If you want to become wealthy, get into real estate. That's the easiest, best way to become wealthy, through real estate. But it's not the only way to become wealthy. But it's the easiest, best way for ignorant people. But you know, so you're ignorant, you're rich. But they're my cousins, and they've been professional home builders since the 1900s. I think in 1940 is when my uncle formed the business of brand new house building of Watts Construction. But they're just down the road here from me right now. Their offices. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are. And they could come in and slap me in my face, and I wouldn't know who they were. I could slap them in their face, and they wouldn't know who I am. Because that's how tightly knit my family is. They ain't tightly knit. But anyway, as far as health goes, I'm like top of the line of health, bud. You know, and hardly any, you know, obesity at all. I've never been overweight. I've always been on the skinny side. Although I think I could lose 10 pounds and be okay still. But I was 120 pounds when I graduated high school. In 1977, I was 120 pounds. And before that, though, in 11th grade, what happens is the Marines, they come to your gym class and test all the kids to see what level of physical fitness they are. And if they're in okay physical fitness, they get an award. But if you're in excellent physical condition, you get the top award, award that you can't get any higher than that. The Certificate of Excellence. The Physical Fitness Certificate of Excellence. And in my 11th grade year, they came, and I was in the gym class, and they tested us all with push-ups, pull-ups, jump roping, 440, some more running, and relay, and push-ups, pull-ups, and all that physical endurance stuff. And there was 5 people who got the Certificate of Physical Fitness of Excellent, the Excellent Physical Fitness Award. And that's just a paper saying the Marines, signed by the Marines with flags and stuff, saying this person we tested is an excellent, not good, not just good, but excellent physical condition. Guess how many people got it in my school from 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th? Four grades, probably 1,000 kids or more. Guess how many got it? 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. Guess who got it? Yep, I got it. I got the Certificate of Excellence by the Marines, Physical Fitness. Signed by the Marines. And there's only 5 people got it. The other four, it was our track star. It was a football player, I think a basketball player, and a wrestler. So the other 4 were all in sports. I was never in sports in school, never. The only time I went out for track, or the only time I went out for to compete against other kids is when it was back in grammar school, when a gym teacher picked who went to compete for their school, and I was picked in the 5th or 6th grade, and we had to go to another school to compete against other kids. I was picked for 2 things: the 50-yard dash and the run long jump. And 50-yard dash, it was a photo finish. It was a photo finish count between me and this other kid. It was real fast, and they said they were gonna rerun the race, but they never did. And I never got my 2nd place ribbon for it, because they said I was in 2nd place, but they were gonna rerun the race because it was a photo finish. You know, you couldn't really tell. That was a 50-yard dash. Now the run long jump, I jumped almost 11 feet. It was like 10 foot, 11 inches. I ran down the dirt and then jumped from the end of the dirt to sand, and I jumped 10 foot, 11 inches. And I took 1st place hands down. There was no photo finish there, and there was no photo finish. I took hands down 11 feet, or 10 feet, 11 inches. And I was what, 10 or 11? And but when I was a kid, I had this friend that used to live behind me, and we'd go to school, and we'd jump cement squares, you know, like where they put the line in the cement and another line like that every so often. We'd jump cement squares like that. We'd run and jump. That's where I got to run jumping. And we'd jump from cement to cement, though. We wouldn't be jumping from dirt to sand. So we'd be jumping cement to cement. And I was always great in that. And that's where I got to run long jump. And then as far as the quickness of the 50-yard dash, that was just, you know, I ran all the time as a kid, because I was physical fit. And I want to stop this tape and start another one. Okay, I'm back again, and I got that wrong. Oh well, I'm gonna change my purses anyway. My yellow clutch purse. I like all the girly stuff, but like I said, I was probably born mentally a female, but physically I was born all male. So what I was going to say is, as far as the gym class go, I was physically fit, and my health has always been physically fit. And as far as obesity, that's never been no problem as far as I go. And as far as, you know, my family was kind of overweight. Some of them were. My sister's 4'7", and about, well, when she got married back when she was 16, 17, she was 90 pounds. Then she had a kid like a year later. Ever since she had that kid, she's been like 180 pounds, 190 pounds. She's been like 100 pounds heavier. And she's only 5'7", or not 4'7", 4'7", and she's been overweight ever since. So I don't know, pregnancy does something to you. Sometimes, not all the time. Like the girl that knew me, the first girl I had sex with, and I was 50 years old at the time. And what happens is she came over, and my next door neighbor was there, and she knew him too because she used to live on my street until she was 8. She moved away from my street from when she was 8. She had a big crush on me, and she says, "Hey, I want to have sex with you." And I said, no way in hell I'm not having sex with you. But and my next door neighbor was talking to her, saying, yeah, he's a virgin. He's never had sex before with anybody. And she comes back a little, about an hour later, and well, she's still there talking to the next door neighbor. And she says, yeah, I said, I want to have sex with you. And I says, oh, what do I got to lose? I'm 50 years old. Pfft, fuck it. What do I got to lose? So that was the first time I ever had sex with a person. Before that, I had to jack off, and have I got a anal, or I got a dildo, like a thick dildo that is 6.5 inches round by 6 inches high. Looks like a penis. Has penis, balls on the end, and all silicone, 100% silicone. It's like the thickest penis you can get, 6.5 inches around by 6 inches high, 6 inches high, with a nice head on it, and balls on the bottom. But I use that a lot because I don't have no boyfriend. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a boyfriend to get anal sex, have him mount me, me sucking and get him hard, and then have him mount me in my anal. We have sex in anal. Oh, yeah, that's the best sex, I think. But this video is not looking for women, but if a woman comes, that we get along great and we're great people, fine, that's good. But they're gonna know that I want anal sex too, so I'm gonna have to have a boyfriend or have a man friend. So as long as they're okay with that, I'm okay with that. So because I like anal sex, and I think vaginal sex is lame. I hardly feel anything. Of course, we hug and kiss and have sex. And the first time I did it, she's going deeper, deeper. I'm going, yeah, But it was okay. I mean, it's nothing like anybody tells you about, male to female sex or penis to vagina sex. It's nothing. I mean, it's like, don't feel nothing. I'm doing all the work. I'm getting nothing out of it other than we're kissing and hugging like that, Big deal. Okay, so we did that 4 times. And she had she lived with she lived with her boyfriend that was taking care of her and her four kids, and they were fighting, and she came over to my house, and we did it 4 times, 4 different days. And the last time we did it, she came back, 5th time. I said, yeah, I told my boyfriend that we were having sex, and he was okay with it. Her boyfriend was okay with us having sex, as long as we don't do it no more. So that was that. And that's fine by me. I miss nothing. I don't care, about that. I don't care about vagina sex at all. I'm looking for a boyfriend, I want a boyfriend, where we can hold hands, kiss, and him mount me. I'm a bottom person, and him mount me, and we ride together. I like anal sex. What can I say? But because anal sex, when I get mounted, or when I use my dildo, I stick the dildo in there and in and out like that, and stick it all the way in, and I'll feel like I'm gonna blush. I'm blushing. I feel like I'm gonna blush, right? And then I come. So I have feelings there, where, well, when I was having sex with the woman, she was 37, and I was 50 at the time. I was 50 and she was 37 at the time. Like I said, my birth date is 6/19/1958. I'm 57 right now today, on 7/25/2015 at 9:24 p.m. or not p.m. a.m. Gotta get it right. 9:24 a.m. and I'm doing 50 push-ups 3 times a day, so I'm physical fit. But anyway, when I had sex with the woman, first time was okay. Second time, I thought we were done after the first time. I really thought we were done. So I was there eating, and she comes in the door and says, yes. I said, okay. But I just got done jacking off 30 minutes ago, jacking off. I just got done, and I come. I said, I'm dry. I can't come. Well, she says, well, let's do it anyway. I said, okay. So I'm dry. Because I just got done, I just got done jacking off 30 minutes ago, if that. And so we went at it, and probably 15, 20 minutes later, he's going, you ain't gonna come, are you? What did I just say? What did I just say? I said I jacked off 30 minutes ago, and I'm dry. I says, no. And I kept going like that, and I was hard all the time. And then she says, okay, let me suck your penis. And I says, okay. She sucked it for 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I stuck it back in, did it. And we did this for about an hour. I mean, we had sex for an hour. That was hard for the entire hour. And then we were, okay. She said, well, I gotta go now. And she's having, she's liking it. I mean, we did it for about an hour. We had sex, and of course I didn't come, like I said, but because I already just come 30 minutes before she walked in the door, because I didn't expect her back. I thought one time, done time, we were done. And she comes in, yeah, let's do it again. I said, okay. And then that was the second time. Then the third time, she comes back. And stay on the second time. I stayed hard. I stayed hard for 8 or 9 hours after she left. I'm going, damn. And I thought it was like the virus thing, where on the label it says, if you stay hard more than 24 hours, consult a physician, a doctor. The reason being you don't want to stay hard for a certain length of time is because it cuts off, it has blood flow in there. That's why you're hard, because you got blood flow, all that blood in your penis. But what it also does, though, is it cuts off your blood supply. So if you have lack of blood supply in your penis for longer than a certain amount of time, it could die. I mean, you could not be able to use it again. But then it went down. Finally, shit, after like 8 or 9 hours. I mean, it was hard for 8 or 9 hours after she left. So about 10 hours. That was hard. I didn't need no Viagra either. It was all natural. But and then she came back a third time. Because her boyfriend and her were fighting again. I mean, physical. I guess say physical fight, fist fight, and get down on the ground and I don't know. I guess that's what they did, but and I guess they're okay, because I only saw her one time after that. And she said, yeah, I told the boyfriend that what we're doing is, he said he's okay with that, as long as we don't keep doing it. So we stopped at that point. So then I never saw her again. But that's fine by me, because the sex was lame, and I wasn't in love with this girl anyway, so it didn't matter. It really didn't. And it doesn't matter today. But otherwise, I'd be out there seeking her. But it's not worth it. Not to me. I want a male, or I want a boyfriend, and I think I want a transgender, which when you transgender, once you start taking a hormone blocker, 1 tablet a day of hormone blocker, and taking estrogen treatments, which is patches on the arms with a certain amount of estrogen on each patch, and then they increase it as you go on, and then give booster shots of estrogen. But once you start taking the hormone blocker and the estrogen treatments, you become sterile, and that's irreversible. You can't change that. Once you're sterile, that's it. You're sterile. And I wouldn't be making this video if I was, because my sperm would be no good. It'd be dead sperm. Or I think you're still sperm. It's just they're not alive. But so that's why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because if you're a lesbian, or if you're a single female that don't want a partner, but still want a kid, then you can call me, and it don't have to be a test tube, where they take the male sperm, they freeze it, and then unfreeze it and give it to the female. We skip that process and just do it direct, naturally, and so that's why I'm making this video. Not for a girlfriend. I don't want no girlfriend. I don't want to get married to no girl. I don't want a girlfriend. I want a boyfriend. And so when I transgender, if and when I do, after taking the hormone blocker and the estrogen treatments, then you go for surgery. And surgery costs, for male to go to female, costs around $7,000. Plus, it'll cost you $100 a month for the estrogen treatments and the hormone blocker tablet you take. So, that's for the male to go to female. Now, from female to male, it's same $100 for the hormone blocker, and then the testosterone treatments, same $100 a month or $200. It's either $100 or $200. But the surgery is $40,000. That's $40,000 to go from female. Say I'm male, but from female to male. It's $40,000 for that surgery. And the created penis isn't like a full blown penis either. Get the short end of the stick. You get the short end of the stick as a female going to male. Anyway, I gotta stop this video and start another one. But as a female going to male, you get the short end of the stick. It costs you $40,000. That's $40,000 to create a penis. When a male goes to female, which they invert the penis and make it so that the male can have sex in it's a surgical vagina, and can have sex in anal as normal. So I can give it to them both. See, what do you want? What do you want? You want an anal or my surgical vagina, or both? It just depends how horny the person is. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a horny man for a boyfriend, and hopefully I'll be a stay-at-home wife. I want to be a stay-at-home male wife for a male boyfriend, or whatever way you want to say it. But this video is not for a girl. This video is not for finding a woman or a wife, or it's not for that. It's to donate my sperm directly. Yeah, we can kiss and hug. Nothing wrong with that. And why we do it. And this video is so that if you're gay, a gay female, or if you're a lesbian, whatever you want to call yourself, and if you have a partner, say you're married, a gay couple, a gay female couple, or a lesbian couple, if you're married, I can get you both pregnant if you want, or I can get one pregnant, and then if the other one says, oh, okay, I'd like to be pregnant, then call me up, and I'll come over, or you can come over to my house, or however you want to do it, and we'll have sex. But the relationship stops there. That's where the relationship stops. It'll stop at sex, because once you're pregnant, then I'm kind of done with you, and we're kind of done with each other. We don't have to ever see each other again, and it won't hurt me at all. So I'm looking for a male boyfriend. I'm looking for a boyfriend, not a girlfriend, a boyfriend. So this video is to tell you that if you'd like to have a child and you're a gay female, or if you're a straight female, it don't matter to me. If you're gay or straight, I don't judge people like that, like the government does and stuff, like with the military and certain other things. I don't judge people by who they have sex with. That's just silly. That's silly to me. It always has been. It's always been silly to me. You don't judge people for who they're banging. I'll bang female, I'll bang male. It don't matter to me. Male, female. You can call me bi, you can call me gay, I don't care. You can call me gay, you can call me bi. Just don't call me late for dinner. I had to throw that in there. But, I just didn't see, I have a sense of humor. But, yeah, I like all my girly stuff. This nice French maid outfit, and I like the pantyhose, and I like the garter belt that holds up the stockings, the high heels. I like all that girly stuff. I like the face makeup, the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, the thickener, the eyelash thickener, the blush, the lipstick, the necklaces, the chokers and the necklaces, and the purses, the purses like that. And I like painting my toenails and fingernails. I like paint them. I like hot pink for my fingernails and my toenails. I like hot pink best, but I'll paint them any color my male boyfriend wants. And I like the tie and the lace, and shaving the legs and the arms, and just keep them shaven, And I like holding hands with my boyfriend or my male partner. And I like them mounting me. I like to get mounted because I'm a bottom. So I like to get mounted. And I like to ride their hard penis in my anal. Oh yeah, I like that. I like all that. I'm not looking for a female. I'm looking for a male boyfriend. And the only reason I'm appearing on camera today, without all my makeup, my face makeup, and a nice wig, like a blonde wig or whatever color wig I have on, and the reason why I'm appearing on camera today is to show you that I'm male. See, I'm male, and I'm considered a cute male. I'm considered cute, so I'm physical fit. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but not as extreme. Not as extreme. But see? I'm just not as extreme as Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I like my bracelets. I like all the girly stuff. All the girly stuff. That's why I got my hair in pigtails. See? Pigtails. And I got the colored balls with rubber bands and colored balls. It's cute. Cute. And I like the girly stuff. I like all the girly stuff. But and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a boyfriend. I'd be happy to be, someone's stay-at-home wife. That'd be fun. Do the makeup and the perfume, and smell nice and pretty for my man, and lift it up, and get in the anal, and and if I transgender, then in the surgically made vagina, and then my skin will get softer. My voice will go down, a little lower, but you gotta learn voice talk, I guess, for female. And my weight would drop and be proportionate for female, and my facial structure would change because of the estrogen and the male hormone blocker, the one tab that you take a day, and then the estrogen treatments, under the arm for the patch, patches of estrogen, and booster shot of estrogens every so often, and once you get the estrogen high enough, then it's just once in a while, but and then but you always got to take the hormone blocker for female to block the estrogen, and for the male, I got to take a hormone blocker to block the testosterone. I got to take a testosterone or male hormone blocker. It's a tablet you take a day, and the estrogen to get more estrogen, where the female wants less estrogen and more testosterone. So it's the opposite for them, but they get the short end of the stick because they're paying way more. It costs $40,000 to go from female to male, and it only costs $7,000 from male to female, and then $100 to $200 for the hormone blocker, one tablet you take a day, and then the estrogen treatments under the arm, patches, and a booster shot every so often until your estrogen gets high enough. And then it's like once a year maybe or less. But yep, I'm all female. mentally, I'm all female. Physically, I'm all male. I'm all male. Physically. So that's why I'm here right now. Is hey, if you want to become pregnant and you're single and straight, and you just want a kid, no relationship, other than half an hour of us kissing and hugging and doing the wild thing, the sex and and my penis in your vagina or my penis in your anal, either way you want it, I give it. But after that, I'm done. I say, see you later. See you later, Charlie. And then once you get pregnant, I'm done. You won't see me again. It's just that way. I'm not in love. I'm just providing the sperm that you need to become pregnant, and to get the offspring from you. And I'm saying I'm a perfectly physical fit male that can produce the sperm that you need, and I'll do that. Once a day, once a week, once a month, whatever you want. 3 times a day, 3 or 4 times a day. If you want that, come on over. I'm ready for you. I'm ready. I'll do it until you're pregnant. If it takes a year, 4 times a day of me putting my penis in your vagina or your anal, because you can get pregnant in the anal, because the anal and the vagina are close together. So you can get pregnant either way, and I'll do both. I'll do anal and vagina, and I'll sperm inside you. But as far as sex goes, before I get a reliable boyfriend, or a person who we're developing a relationship with. So far, it's only been one-time deals, for like a half an hour to an hour. That's the most relationship I've ever had with that female. We did that 4 times, and I always put a condom on me whenever I have sex with someone else. I use a condom so I don't get a disease. And whenever I have my boyfriend or my partner, mount me in my anal, I put a condom on them. And I've had anal sex from 12 different guys on 12 different occasions, like weeks apart, days apart. And we only did it the one time. I've never had a relationship last more than an hour or so. So I'm even at 57 years old. See, I'm still learning the route. But I've had anal sex about a dozen times, I think, and they did, got inside me, we kissed and hugged, and they had the condom on though, because I always do protect sex only until I'm ready, except for a female, as long as you don't have any diseases or anything, we'll do it until you are pregnant. That's my guarantee to you. We will do it until you are pregnant. And if you have a miscarriage or something, we will do it until you are pregnant again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I will get you pregnant. And if you're a gay couple, then I'll get you both pregnant. I don't care. If you both want to come over, I'll do her, and in a few hours, I have to wait a few hours in between now, since I'm a little older. Man, when I was in my 20s, jeez, I could do this one. When I was in my 20s, hell, I could have 5 girls lined up here. I'd sperm every time too. Shit, I was a horny motherfucker. When I was in my 20s. But I gotta stop the tape again and start her up again. Anyway, like I say, I'm all girly. My pink pouch purse. Pink pouch purse. And I got this yellow clutch purse. See, I got that. A nice yellow clutch purse too. And like I said, I got earrings. 2 piercings in the left ear, 2 piercings in the right ear. And I got my little balls for, I got rubber bands and these little balls for my pigtails. And my natural brown hair. And like I said, I'm 57 years old. I was born on 6/19/1958. My mother was born, or my dad was a Vietnam vet. Today is 7/27 at 9:40 a.m. on a Monday. 7/27/2015. And my dad was not a Vietnam vet. He didn't have nothing to do with Vietnam. Okay, I don't know why I said that. It's he was a WW2. He was a WW2 World War WW2 vet. That's what my dad was. He was not a Vietnam vet. I don't know why I said that. I guess I got in the modern days and I just hit a mental block or something. But my dad was a WW2 vet, a World War II veteran. Sorry. And he was born in 1920. He was born in 1920, my dad. And my mother was born 1927. So there's 7 years between, 7 years difference between my mother and my dad. And as far as I know, none of their family, either one, had any health problems at all. Not my mom, not my dad. No one in my family, my relatives, my cousins, any of my family had any health problem like epilepsy, or sugar diabetes, or high blood pressure, or alcohol abuse, or drug abuse. Nobody in my family that I know of ever had that problem, ever. And they're mainly fit. Some of them are overweight, but they're physically fit and normal people. You know, can use their hands, their feet, their legs and arms, and you know, their body. And like me, when I was in grade school, when at that time the grade school gym teacher picked who they wanted to go compete for their school in like a track event or a physical fitness event. When I was in 5th or 6th grade, I was picked. I was picked to go for the run long jump and the 50-yard dash. It was a photo finish on the run long jump, or the 50-yard dash. His foot was here, mine was here, like that, I guess. That's what they were saying, but it was photo finish, and they said they were going to do it over. But they never did, and I never got my second place ribbon. Even though I probably was in first, I don't know. It was so close, it wasn't funny, I guess. That's why it's called a photo finish. But in the running long jump, I took that hands down. There's no question about that. I was, you know how they have the steps where you got 1 or 2 and 3 steps over here, and then a foot higher is number 1. Well, I was number 1 when it come to run long jump, and I got the first place ribbon for 10 feet 11 inches. But and I got second place in 50-yard dash. I was very quick. But one time in gym class, we were doing the rope climbing. Rope climbing, you know, go 30 feet up, hit the I-beam, go, you know, 30 feet back down. Well, these kids were struggling. Some of them couldn't even get halfway up. You know, using their hands over and over like that, and then their feet, you know, trying to push them up while they use their hands. They couldn't even get halfway up. And this is like 30 or 40 feet. And a thick rope, you know, like I think it's a 2-inch rope. And so, you know, there's like 10 or 15 kids that went before me. They're all struggling. Some of them got to the top, but they were all struggling, right? I'm going, shit. You know, I never done rope climbing before. You know, I climbed trees and stuff, you know, small trees, and didn't have no problem there. And but rope climbing, okay, yeah, I can do it. I'm seeing all these people struggling. I'm going, what's so hard about this? You know, because I'd pull myself up on stuff, and I had no problem pulling my body weight up. Just use my arms, my hands. So I got to it after you know 10 or 15 kids, you know, my age, because they're in my grade, because we're in gym class climbing rope. I'm going, shit, I'm just gonna get there, hit the rope, go up, hand over hand, go down, hand over hand. That was my plan. You know, I'm going up, hand over hand. I'm not even using my feet because it looks too hard. You know, it looks too hard using your feet. I already saw 10 or 15 people or kids trying to use their feet and their arms to get to the top. And some of them did, some of them didn't. And they get halfway and come back down, just slide back down. Rope burn. No, I'm going, shit, I'm going to hit that rope. I'm going to go hand over hand, touch that beam, you know, 30, 40 feet up, go hand over hand, back down. Not even use my feet. See, that was my plan as a kid, in which I was 11, 12 years old, I think. So it became me. You know, I was like the 16th person, or you know more. I did just what I said I was going to do, actually I was thinking I was going to do. Hit the rope, hand over hand, touch the beam, hand over hand, back down, done. And then all of a sudden, you know, because all the kids were surrounding the rope, you know, in a circle, and everybody would have a chance, you know. Teachers say, yeah, you can go ahead, you know. And they're done, or they're failure, or if they get it done, and they're okay. And I'm going, shit, bam, I hit that rope, I went hand over hand, up, touched the beam, hand over hand down, and all the kids were clapping and going, yay, 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 it can be done, it can be done easily. And kids are all clapping, saying, yeah, I got a standing ovation. I'm going, God, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to be, you know, the spectacle of the class. And that's why I did that. And I'm going, what the hell? You know, why is everybody clapping? No one else got even a whimper, you know, on anybody. And, you know, everybody just went there and did their job and went back and everything. Okay, you did it. I hit that rope. I went up, went down, came back down. Everybody's clapping and saying, yay, wow. They were wowed. I wowed everybody, including the teacher. And the teacher goes, you know, this is the gym teacher. The teacher goes, I guess they have a record of all the schools in our area. I was the fastest up and down on that rope than any of the 10 or 15 schools in this area. That's what the gym teacher told me. He said, or she said, because at that time, yeah, there was men teachers, but she goes, man, you were the fastest ever, and out of all these schools, 15 schools in this area, you were the fastest. Going, wow. No wonder I got a standing applaud by the other classmates. I got a standing applaud by the other, standing ovation applaud by the other classmates because what I did. Went hand over hand to the top, boom, hand over hand to the bottom, done. But not done yet because standing ovation, yay, it's like a movie star. I'm going, why? I mean, I'm just as amazed as they are as what they saw, you know. I'm going, what's going on here, you know? And then the gym teacher comes over and says, yeah, you're the fastest ever in any of these, you know, 15 other schools. I'm going, yeah, wow. I was a monkey when I was a kid, though. I'd climb a lot, and I'd run a lot, and I'd really be on my bike a lot. And I played a lot. And like I said, you know, I had a friend in the back that lived right directly in back of me that was almost my same age, a year younger. And we used to walk to school together, and we'd jump sidewalk squares, and you know, sometimes try to jump two of them, and That's where I got my running long jump ability and probably my 50-yard dash ability. But I also ran a lot. So, you know, just having fun as a kid. And I climbed a lot. So I was a physical fit person even as a kid. And nothing wrong with me other than my like I said, my hearing in my right ear. And other than that, that's easily fixable by some powder. There's like a cleaning solution I can use, or I can just use powder or both, and that'll clear it up within 2 or 3 days. But water makes it worse. Water makes it a lot worse. Because as a matter of fact, my ear specialist said that I needed to plug that up, you know, with like a well, he says the best stuff is silly putty, but silly putty gets, you know, after you use it a few times, it gets like sticky like gum. You know, after you use it for, you know, a couple months, it gets sticky like gum. So you can use silly putty, or, you know, the hearing stuff that businesses use, the earplugs. You can use those. You can use earplugs for keep water out. I got out of swimming because I got out of swimming in high school because that was a required thing to do, and I got out of it through a doctor's excuse. The teacher goes, "Well, I got holes in both my eardrums. I swim," and well, I said, "There's my doctor's excuse. Who's more qualified, you as a teacher or him as a doctor?" And we know the answer to that. The doctor degree is the highest degree that anyone can have. A doctor's degree. That's the highest degree. You know, so he makes the decisions. That's why a doctor is very important, because he makes the decisions. He's the final decision maker. A doctor, because he's a doctor's degree is the highest degree anybody can get. Anyway, I'm probably going to be transgender, which once I start, I can't do what I'm claiming to do in this video, which is I'm saying if you want a kid and you're single, and or if you're married, or if you're whatever, even if you're married, I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're single. I don't care. but if you want a kid and you're female, you're gay, let's say, still want a kid, then what you do is you write down in comments on this video, write down in comments, say, yeah, I want a kid. Hell, when we start this, I said, I'll come over right now. I mean, or you can come over right now. You know, you can come over here right now. We'll get her done. You know, and I do it more than once a day. I do it 3 or 4 times a day if you want. You know, it just depends how fast you want a kid, and if you're in your period or whenever you get pregnant. But when a male becomes a female, you know, after he takes the hormone blocker and the estrogen, then he gets the surgical part. If he goes that far, he doesn't have to go that far, but if he does, because you can become full woman except for the penis without the surgical part. Just do anal all the time. But if you do the surgical part, then there's 2 things you can't do that a born woman can do. There's 2 things. Number one is have a period. You won't bleed. You cannot have a period. You cannot have a period as a born male, no matter, you know, if you're changed into a female or not. You can't have a period. Number 2, you cannot bear a child. You cannot carry a child. Like, you know, you cannot get pregnant. A male cannot get pregnant, no matter with the surgery or not. A male cannot get pregnant. The male does not have the parts. So that's 2 things that a born male cannot do that a born female can do. Have a period, a male can't do. Bear an offspring, a male cannot do. A male cannot get pregnant. That's 2 things, no matter surgery or not. Doesn't matter how much you have sex, you will not get pregnant as a born male. You can't. It's impossible. But and that says that's 7/25/2015. You cannot, and that's impossible. Done deal. And another thing, once you start taking the hormone blocker and the estrogen, that all makes you sterile, and you cannot no longer do what I claim to do in this video and get you pregnant. You can't do it. You won't be able to do it after that. So that's why I'm making this video right now. before I decided to go full-blown female and start taking the hormone blocker and estrogen. Because once I do that, then I'm no good to you. Other than, you know, I get hard still, but my sperm is dead. You're sterile. You're called sterile. But yep. I'm mentally, I'm female all the way. The perfume, the makeup, the pantyhose, the high heels, holding my hands, you know, my man, and kissing lips and like that. You know, everything a male and female normally do. That's me. But I'm female side. And I like to be the bottom for anal sex. Yeah, I ride that nice hard penis, and I suck that penis to get it hard. I'll do it every time because I like it. I like to feel the manhood of my man in my mouth. I like to feel that get harder and harder in my mouth. And then when they put it in the penis, that's my talking thermometer. That means it's 10 o'clock a.m. 10 o'clock a.m. And as you can see, you know, that's why I'm wearing the purses and the dress and the French maid dress. That's why I'm wearing it. It's because I'm all female. And I'm not looking for a female. I'm not looking for a female. I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking for a relationship for a female. I'm looking for, you know, like a gay people, gay couple. That I can get, you know, one or both of them pregnant. You know, I'll do that. No problem. I think it's better than adopting, you know, because that's what gay people have to do. Either be male or female. That's what they have to do. They have to adopt. But instead of doing that, and instead of going to say test tube, you know, where the male puts his sperm in a container anyway and gets it frozen, and then that's transferred to you or to someone who wants to get pregnant. Why do that rigmarole? That's just bullshit and costs more money. When I can come on over, cost me zero, and we have a great time. We have a great hour or so. So what? And then we're done. And then once you get pregnant, the hour's gone. I won't be over again. We're done. I did my job. I did my job. My job is done, like the Bible says. My job is done. And then we don't have to see each other again until you want to get pregnant again. Then we have to see each other. If I'm not in transformation from male to female or transgender. If I transgender, then I can't do it. But I can do it right now. So as of 7/25/2015, I can do it. And it's 10:02 a.m. And I gotta stop this video again. I don't want to make it too long. And hopefully this will be my last video. Well, I might add one more because I'm gonna take off my dress and just be in shorts. Just be in shorts so you can see my physical ability or my physical body. But but that's the only reason why I'm not wearing makeup and a wig and my pantyhose and, you know, high heels and all the girly stuff that I love. I love the girly stuff. I love it. And even if I never got a man in my life, I still am gonna wear a nice pretty dress because the dress work. I like dressing. I like it's called CD. I'm a CD, a cross dresser from male to female. I'm a cross dresser right now. I'm not a transgender yet. It's not Z with a gender. It's gender. It's transgender from male to female. And I'm not that yet. So, but even if I never saw a male in my life again, I'm still gonna put on a nice dress, wear perfume, purses, the bracelets, the makeup, you know, the lipstick, eyeshadow, the blush, and the eyeliner and all that, you know, the wig, and pantyhose and the high heels and holding hands and like that. Even if I never did that, okay, even if I never see a male, I'm still gonna wear perfume, the purses, the dresses, I'm still gonna be all female. Like I said, I think I was born mentally a female. And but physically I'm born all male. And what I'm trying to tell you is that my physical ability is great. You know, no high blood pressure, no sugar diabetes, no blindness, no epileptic seizures, no seizures at all throughout my family. The only thing I have is obesity, and every what do you call it? Every human being has that, will have obesity somewhere in their family tree, family tree. They'll have obesity because obesity is really caused by lack of exercise, not eating the right foods for who you are, what your body is. And one thing I suggest for anybody who's overweight is to eat raw stuff or stuff that you have to cook. And the colder the stuff is, like ice cream, the colder the stuff is, like pop or whatever drink you drink with ice in it, the colder it is, the more calories you're going to burn, no matter if you exercise or not, because your body has to bring it up, has to bring whatever you put inside your mouth, has to bring it up to a certain temperature. So therefore you're going to burn a lot more calories. So if you eat a lot of ice cream or a lot of cold drinks like Pepsi or orange juice with ice in it, all cold, and don't ever eat anything that's cooked, you're going to lose weight. You can't not lose weight because your body has to bring that up to temperature. But if you eat excessive amounts of it, you might not lose that much weight, but still you're going to lose weight, because that's the problem. Is we as United States people eat a lot of cooked stuff, which is above temperature, which the body, it goes down in temperature, but you can only put it so hot in your mouth, so it's not going to change your weight at all. Hot foods won't change your weight because of the temperature. Where cold frozen food does. That's the big difference. That's the big difference here. When you eat something hot, you can only eat it so hot. Otherwise, it's going to burn your ass, while you swallow it. And so you can only eat so hot of food, and you won't eat so hot of food because your body won't let you. It's like trying to commit suicide. And that's one of the hardest things anybody can do, is commit suicide. They have to make it so that, like Robin Williams, he tied it around his neck and then jumped off a chair or something, and he broke his neck. The reason why Robin Williams did that is because he had Parkinson's disease. He had lower stages of Parkinson's disease, but he had nostalgia, which is even a higher form than Michael J. Fox. That's why I said Michael Jackson, because it's Michael J. Michael J. Fox, he has Parkinson's disease, but it doesn't have the nostalgia. It's a higher form of Parkinson's disease, and that's what Robin Williams had, and he saw that, and he saw, oh man, I'm gonna be fucked up, because Michael J. Fox was Robin Williams' friend. He knew how Parkinson's disease was, the full-blown stages of it, and now he found out he had it, because he was taking. The reason they know he had it is because he was taking medicine for it, and the autopsy revealed that. But anyway, he was going to a doctor too, so he just looked at his medical records. They saw that he had Parkinson's disease. Not only Parkinson's disease though, but the higher form of it. And it's like Parkinson's disease plus that other disease. So it was a combo disease, and he knew he was going to be fucked up pretty soon. That's why he even did this. He even put a towel around his neck, because when you put something more around your neck than the noose, you know, the rope noose, so you put a towel around the neck, you don't feel it. See, first Robin Williams went in and tried to cut himself, see how it felt, okay, with a cut with his wrist gashed, and then he says, I don't like that, so then he wraps a towel around his neck and puts a noose around his neck and jumps off a chair, and it was done. The reason you put the towel around your neck is to distribute pressure around the neck, so it'll do the job. It'll still do the job. It's just it won't hurt as much. So that's why Robin Williams did what he did. So I knew there had to have been a reason. He didn't just, oh, okay, I'm going to kill myself today. It all led up to, you know, he had diseases. You know, he had a couple of diseases that were really going to fuck him up. That's why Robin Williams did what he did. So in my opinion, he did what he had to do. And, you know, he was correct. He was correct because, shit, he would have been all fucked up in a couple more months. He would have been, where he probably wouldn't even be able to tell you his name. You know, who in the hell would want to live like that? Another person that did sort of the same thing is the guy that played on Family Affair with Buffy and Jody and Mr. French. Mr. French the butler. I like that show. But, Davis, it was Bill Davis as the dad, or not the dad, but the person taking care of Buffy, Jody, and Sissy, Buffy, Jody, and Sissy. Sissy was the older one. Then the twins were boy twin and girl twin. This boy and girl twin, Buffy and Jody, and the guy that played the head of the family, Bill Davis, and Family Affair. He jumped off the H and broke his neck because he had cancer, and it was in the later stages of cancer. But it wasn't so late that he couldn't get on that the H in Hollywood. He got on the H of Hollywood and jumped off and broke his neck and died. So that was suicide. So, you know, sometimes suicide is right, like with Dr. Death and Dr. Kevorkian. Sometimes suicide is right. Because why live, you know, a year going, you know, not even knowing the fuck where you're at, you know, and you didn't even get to, you know, drink or smoke pot or take drugs to get there, you know, on your own. And why go another year like that? That's fucking, you know, and that's what Robin Williams did. I knew there was a reason. Until that reason came about, though, and I saw it on the internet under Yahoo News. I'm going, man, Robin Williams had it all. He was like the top of the line comedian. He was a funny man. He had a bunch of movies. He's almost like a Arnold Schwarzenegger, but not quite as good, because he had the body ability, and he had the Arnold Schwarzenegger had the physical ability, the government back, you know, he was in the government politics a lot. He was a top paid Hollywood actor, movie star, action hero. When you talk Arnold Schwarzenegger, you're talking like untouchable person, man. He's done so much. He's been on top of the line. He's like a Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the top of the line of everything. So is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that's why I say Donald Trump, yeah. As president, yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger as vice president, hell yeah. That'd be one hell of a combination. That'd be the best combination the United States could ever have. Is Donald Trump, the Big D to Donald Trump, vote for him, and hopefully Donald Trump will realize that Arnold Schwarzenegger would be the best vice president ever. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor for, you know, what, 8 years of the most richest state in the Union, in California. So he was the top of the line in the governancy that he could get because he was born in Austria. So he can't be president according to our Constitution right now, which needs to be rewritten and allow Arnold Schwarzenegger to run, because he is the American dream. Arnold Schwarzenegger is, and he's a health fitness expert. He's a nutrition and health fitness expert. Arnold Schwarzenegger is. And then you get Donald Trump in there, and he's like the master of money. He's worth $12 billion. And Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't that bad either. I mean, I don't know how many billions he's worth, but Arnold Schwarzenegger is pretty high too. So those two right there, Donald Trump, the Big D, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor, those two, shit, you couldn't touch that ticket, Jack. Them are the best two in the world. The Big D, Donald Trump, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those are the two main characters of the world. Yep. Anyway, I'm not here for a woman. I'm here for a boyfriend. I want a boyfriend. I want to do a transgender. But in the time period from that point to when I get a male friend that wants to stick together and stay together and even maybe even get married, then I'm here for to help gay women or single women or even married women get pregnant. And I'm a physical fit type person with a clean medical background, and they could even be an Arnold Schwarzenegger again. Your kid could. I'm giving you a chance. I mean, we're giving each other a chance because I like to have sex too. But as far as relationship go, that's where it ends. Hour in the bedroom, that's it. We're done. And if you get pregnant, we're done. We don't see each other. That's fine with me, because I'm looking for a boyfriend, not a girlfriend. So, I've told you my story. That's my story. The next video will be with me in a little skirt, just a skirt, and just to show you my body, which ain't Arnold Schwarzenegger by no means. Shit, but I'm in physical fit, and I am 57. So, if you want to see a nice 57, then stay tuned in the next video. And same time, same channel. See you then. Same bat time, same bat channel. See you then. Today is 7/25/2015 at 10:58 a.m. It's before noon on Eastern Standard Time here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And you'll hear my talking thermometer in 2 minutes. That's going to be 1 minute because it's 10:59 now. But 1 more minute, you'll hear my talking thermometer. Anyway, my yellow clutch purse, I like it. And my pink pouch purse, both shoulder purses. And I'm here to talk about having kids, actually, and having offspring, but me having nothing to do with it. So I'm talking about my physical traits, like hair. See, I didn't have this hair stomach and like eyesight. Eyesight. I had perfect 20/20 vision from when I was a kid to, I want to say, 2000. By about 2002 or 3, then my eyesight started. I'm thinking, God, I'm gonna need reading glasses, and that's what these are. These are the highest powered reading glasses from Myers. But see, this is a regular standard watch right here, and I can look at it like this, and I can see the time, 8:59, and the date is I can almost see that. Today is 7/25/2015, and that'll be my talking thermometer. Talking thermometer. Oh, let me see my watch again, because it's set by that. Oh, my watch just went off. So now the talking thermometer should go off in a few more seconds. But here's my pink pouch purse and my clutch. And now, you see, all I have is those. The indoor temperature is 77.9 degrees Fahrenheit. The outdoor temperature is 78.7 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, that was my talking thermometer. And I'm here talk about my health trait. I have low blood pressure, low sugar in blood, good physical condition. Always been since birth. And the only thing wrong is my ear. My ear has 75% loss of hearing because it has a hole in it. And when my mom tried to clean it with a syringe and water, it just infected more. So if I get water in my ears, they get infected. That's what causes them to get infected. That's one of the things. But I'm a girly. I'm a girly girl, man. But you know, a CD right now. I'm only just a CD right now. That means a cross dresser. That means I cross dress from man to female, and I love all the makeup, the pantyhose, and the high heels, and like men. I mean, I'm not looking for a woman in this video, but if one happens to come over and everything hits it off, hey, as long as they know that I like anal sex by a man or a boyfriend, and I can have that even if we got so far we got married or something, as long as I can still have, you know, a boyfriend to have anal sex, then hey, we're cool. And I don't care if, you know, my boyfriend is married. If he's married or if he has another boyfriend, I don't care. You know, as the United States of America, we are all racist, very racist. The United States nation is very racist and very opinionated, like for the military and gay people. You know, they first didn't allow them. Now, you know, now they allow them. They have the no, don't ask, don't tell. You know, and that's the way it should have been. Who cares who you're banging? Who cares if I'm banging a guy or 10 guys or three women and 5 men? Who cares what I'm doing? Sexually, that's stupid. That don't make a man or a woman a woman. But that's my yellow clutch purse, shoulder bag clutch purse, and this is my pink pouch purse. See? And I got my hair in pigtails with rubber bands and then these little colored balls, pigtails, and got a nice feminine necklace. And I'm here to talk about my traits, though. And I'm not here seeking a woman. I'm not here seeking a wife. I'm not here to get married with some, you know, girl or wife. Or I'm here to have sex with them. So if you're gay, you know, a gay female, or a gay couple of females, or married females, if you're gay females, I'll get one or both of you pregnant, whatever you want. You know, we can have sex, you know, 2 or 3 times a day, every day, or we can have sex once every week, or every month, or every year, or whatever you want to do. You know, as you want to get pregnant. But once you're pregnant, then we're done. I'm walking away. Same. But I'm looking for a boyfriend, not a girlfriend. I'm looking for a boyfriend, a man that likes to have anal sex, and then possibly I'll develop into a transgender. Transgender means that I go from male to female, and once I start the process of going from man to female, that automatically makes you sterile. Same thing with going from female to male. But once I start taking hormone blockers, one blocker, 1 tablet a day, and then take estrogen under the underarm patch, like quit smoking. You know, the people. Well, instead of that, it'd be estrogen. You know, your body absorbs estrogen plus have booster shots of estrogen, and then once you do that. Then if you want to go full female and have a surgical vagina, then you go for surgery, which for male to female is about $7,000, $7,000, and then $100 to $200 for the hormone blocker a day, one tablet, and then the estrogen treatments. So you know, the patches under the arm of estrogen and a booster shot of estrogen. That all costs about $100 to $200 a month, something like that. But the actual surgery for a surgical vagina for male to female would cost around $7,000. Now, from female to male cost $40,000 because I guess it's more involved. But and their penis will never be, you know, like a normal man's penis anyway. But it'll suffice for what they need. And I'm not looking for a female. I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking for a relationship with a female other than sexual. You know, for an hour or so a day, or 2 or 3 times a day, or you know, every day for a week or a month, to get you pregnant. That's all I'm here for. Instead of me going donating sperm, they freeze it, and wait for a person like you, you know, like a single woman that don't want a relationship, you know, with a man or a woman. They just want, you know, a kid. They go to that sperm bank and they unfreeze the sperm and you know, inject it into your eggs, your vagina eggs, and do that until you get pregnant. Well, instead of doing all that, I just cut the scientific lingo mingle, you know, the test tube baby stuff. You know, why do that when I can just do it, you know, and then just walk away once you're pregnant. You know, there ain't no relationship. There's just, you know, I'm getting you pregnant. That's all I'm doing. And that's what this video is all about. I don't want a woman. I don't want, you know, unless it, you know, happens to be okay, everything clicks, and yeah, now, and we might even get married, you know. As long as I understand that, you know, I want a man, I want a boyfriend, I want to be able to have anal sex, which a woman cannot do, unless you do it with toys and stuff like that. I can do that myself. But I wouldn't have to put up with any relationship. Just do that myself. I do it now. I have a dildo that's 6.5 inches round and 6 inches high. I come every time. Whenever I get in there and use anal, I use anal lube. That's a sexual lube. It's available on eBay, or I don't think it's available on eBay. I got it from Amazon, I think, along with that, or not along with it, but I also got the thickest, biggest round dildo you can get on Amazon. It's 100% silicone, and it looks like a penis. Got a penis head, got balls at the bottom, and you know, it's a dildo. What can I say? But as you can see, I like, you know, all femininity stuff. All femininity stuff. I'm a girly girl. I'm a girly girl. But I'm 100% male right now. I'm not transgender yet. I'm just a CD. That means I'm a male that cross dresses like female and loves the makeup, all the makeup, and you know, the nail polish and the bangles or bracelets and necklaces and the chokers you can wear, and you know, the hat, the purses, you know, a nice dress. I like to dress the same way I like video games, for the artwork and the gameplay. I love the sound. The artwork. The reason I like video games is the artwork, the gameplay, and the sound of it. You know, the different sounds is cool. I like the Space Invaders, like that. You know, and the Pac-Man, you know, I like it for the sound. I like it for the graphics. I like it for the gameplay. Same thing. I like to wear a dress for the graphics, the artwork involved, and the gameplay. You know, to get male, to get a boyfriend, and I like perfume, and I like all that. I like everything girly, and I like my hair and pigtails with the balls, with the colored balls. That's cute, I think. But the reason I'm not wearing makeup and why I'm not wearing a dress and not wearing pantyhose and high heels is because this video is for a single woman that don't want a relationship, or a gay woman that, you know, or a lesbian that wants a female, which they can't get pregnant, or a gay couple, you know, 2 women married, or you know, two women as a gay couple. I'll get one or both of you pregnant. I mean, all you gotta do is call me. I'll come over, or you come over here, or we'll set up time. But if something happens, let's say, like, you know, okay, you're lesbian, okay, and I'm kind of like a lesbian, you know, because I like to be you know, female. I like to dress female, and I like to be female. I'm a girly girl man, and I think I was born physically, or not physically, mentally. I think I was born mentally female, but I was born physically a female. Or I'm all mixed up. See, I'm dizzy already. You just need the blonde hair. Just need the blonde hair. Okay, start that over. I was born physically a male, and I'm perfectly healthy. No problems with me, and don't have to take any medicine. No epileptic seizures in my family at all. We're good physical, healthy people. No diseases, no blindness, and none of that stuff. We're no like one arm don't work, or or cramped up or whatever. We got two physically feet. Feet. The only thing different about my feet is my right side is 6.5, is a 6.5 size, and my left side is 8.5. So there's two sides of distance between my right side and my left side, my left foot. So that's not no big deal. The only reason is because my right side is high arched. It's high arched like that, and my left side is very low arched, but it still has an arch. It's not flat footed. So that's the only difference between then my ear. I have a hole in my eardrum, and I had trouble with my ears, mainly my right ear. And once it starts leaking, it just keeps leaking. What I got to do is get powder, ear powder, and it's put into a puffer. It has a little ball at the end, and then the part of the nozzle that comes out, small nozzle, and you just go like that 2 or 3 times, and do that, a few days in a row, and it clears that right up. Clears the ear right up. Or I can also get like a real mild acid solution that cleans it, and then use the puffer. That'll really clean it up. But that's the only physical traits that aren't that good, but they're not that bad. And like I said, this video is not for a man. I mean, it's not for a woman. It's not for looking for a wife. It's not looking for a girlfriend. It's not looking for anything other than just me coming over and leaving my sperm in your vagina, and do that 2 or 3 times a day, or once a week, or once a day, or whatever you want to do until you're pregnant. Then I walk away. I'm done. And unless something happens, then we have a relationship, and it's understood by you or whoever other female, that I need a boyfriend that can have anal sex. So I'll have 2 people, just like you can too. I don't care. I don't care if you have 5 boyfriends, or girlfriends. I'm not possessive like that. I'm not possessive. Oh, this is my wife. I'm the only one that can have sex with her anally, in the anal or in the vagina. I'm the only one. No, I'm the only one. See how silly that is? It's like little kids playing with toys. Well, this is my toy. You can't play with this toy. You can't play. I learned when I was a kid. You share your stuff. Your wife, share your wife. What can this man or woman do to your wife that's going to change her, other than she might like them better? So it can only be for the better. But anyway, I got to stop this video, start the next video. The time is 11:16 a.m. before noon Eastern Standard Time here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. But like I said, my eyesight was 20/20 up until probably about 2010. Actually, up until about 2005. Until about 2005, my eyesight was about 20/20. And then I started needing reading glasses. And 2014 was the only year I had to have these glasses to pass the eyesight test. And I did pass with that. And those are just glasses from Myers, the highest powered reading glasses, and I drive with those on. and I see double when I see a speed sign, you know, it says 55 miles an hour or 70 miles an hour. I see them like it's double. It's like it's double vision. So those aren't the right glasses. But yeah, I passed the eye exam, and my license says I need them to drive, so I drive with them on. And and you know, a lot of people thinking, okay, an eye exam for the Secretary of State or a driver's license is a distance, but it's not. It's not a distance. It's a because the reading glasses for close vision, and I need those to do anything on a computer. I can't even function on a computer unless I'm wearing those reading glasses. But I had 20/20 vision up until about 2005, and I was born on 1958. My birthday was on June 19, 1958, and so that makes me 57 now. 57. I can do 80. I can do 3 sets of 80 push-ups. I can do more push-ups than that, though. But anyway, my body here is very, very light. I'm not hairy like some people, like my arms and my legs and stuff. They're not very hairy at all. My back is bare. See? Back is bare. I mean, it's not hairy at all. I didn't start developing stomach hair right here, from here to here to here to here, and that gets pretty hairy now. I don't know why. I didn't start doing that until recently, like last 5 years or so. So, what, 2015? It's about 2010. About 2010, I started getting significant hair in the stomach, and I had hair right around the nipple, and that keep growing. I mean, it got probably 2 inches, and I shave it every so often. But then hair around it, now hair around it is like my stomach. You know, it gets shabby, and never really had a lot of hair on my arms at all, and I don't have any hair on my back, and underarms normal, and penis area normal. And I'm just not a hairy person. I'm a very light, thin hair. And then like I said, I had hair transplants from here to here. I had 2 hair transplants. One in 2000 cost me $10,500. One in 2002, it cost me $7,500. So I spent $18,500 on from here, right there to here, for hair transplants. And each transplant they did 1,200 transplants, but they usually add in another 100 or so. And what they do is they cut in the back of your head from this ear to this ear, cut across here about a 1-inch strip, about a 1 to 1/8 inch strip of hair. They cut out. They cut it out as like 5 strips. So they got a thing that cuts like 5 strips as he cuts it out, I guess. I think that's what it is. He takes those 5 strips, give them to nurses, and they have magnifying glasses on, and they separate it, and they separate the hairs from 1 to 2. They take that strip and separate the hairs to 1, 2, and 3 hair increments. And they separate it and then put it on this thing, and then separate it and put it on this thing. And you have 4 or 5 nurses doing that. After the doctor sews that patch, that strip of hair he took out, he sews it up. And after he does that, then you're sitting in a chair, you're laying down on your face while he does that, on like a bench. And then you sit up in a chair, and the doctor has three sets of hypodermic needles that he's poking a dowel's pattern. He pokes a dowel's pattern all around like that, and that's so he takes out little pieces of skin, sites, they call them sites. And then when the nurses are done separating all the hairs, they come in, they have it on their wrist, like a wristwatch. They take it with a tweezers and plane them. You got 3 or 4 people behind you, nurses behind you, and you're sitting up in a chair still. And they take them like this and put them there. Each one is doing that. Each one is doing that. And try not to get each other's way. They got it organized, you know, because you got 3 or 4 people behind you doing that. Putting in the sites that the doctor made with the hypodermic, different size hypodermic needles. He has 3 different sizes, and they have 3 different size, you know, 1, 2, and 3 hair increments. So that's what they do. They place them in there, and that's how a hair transplant is done. Then they wrap you up and with gauze, and then they put like a shower cap over it, and you keep it like that for, I forget how long that is, a week or something like that, and then you go back and it does it. Oh, okay, yeah, looks good. And then they remove the stitches. Or mine were staples. They remove the staples after a couple weeks, but you know, because they staple that patch of hair they took out from here to here, inch to inch and 1/8. They staple it together, or they stitch it together, and then they have to take it out. But or they have dissolving stitches, I don't know. But mine you had to take out. They were staples, steel staples. But then the first time I think they sewed it but it still had to be taken out. The second time, you know, in 2002, and then the second time in 2001 the first time, 2002 the second time. All I need is the blonde hair. With steel staples, but they had to take it out. But then I was done with that, and that's what you see there. You see there for the hair transplant. I'd have to have 3 or 4 more hair transplants to cover all this in the back. See this, all that in the back, right there. So you can see it. It's all bald. I'd have to have probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 more transplant at 1,200 hairs. I have to do that if I wanted it to be, you know, looking good. But point is, hair transplant does work, and that's one of my bad traits is being bald, you know, without surgery to correct it. But my good points are I'm physically fit. You know, I can run, do push-ups, I can pull-ups, I can do weights. You know, I'm physically fit, and right here's what you see as 57. I'm 57 years old. On today, July 25, 2015. But see, not very much hair there. Not very much hair there. Not very much hair. A little definition. I'm doing the push-ups probably. And but I'm not here for a girlfriend. I'm not here looking to get married. I'm not looking for a relationship by a girl. All I'm doing is offering my services as a sperm donator to you directly into your vagina or anal, whichever you prefer, whichever you want to do. I'll do it. Don't cost you nothing. Don't cost me nothing. We have a little fun together. Big deal. We go on our way after half an hour. And we can do it 2 or 3 times a day. You know, once in a while, once a month, whatever you want to do. And once you're pregnant, then I'll walk away. Unless something happens, we have a relationship. Hey, that'd be cool with me too. But it's to be known that I want a boyfriend that I want to have, you know, anal sex with. No matter if we marry or you know, me as a boy to a girl, or you know, if I have a transgender reassignment, transgender or a sexual reassignment, whatever you want to call it. You know, I'm dressing as a woman. No matter if I have a woman or if I have a man. I'm dressing as a woman, and I'm using all the makeup, the pantyhose, the high heels, and the holding the hands, and the kissing and the hugging, and the anal sex, and vagina sex if that's what you want to do, or if a relationship ends up that way. But this video is not for that. This video is to tell you that I'll donate my sperm directly instead of through a test tube and then to you. You know, test tube baby, you know, can have test tube baby. I mean, it happens every day. But I say skip that and just do the physical thing, you know, natural way. Have natural birth or have a C-section or whatever, however you have birth. And race don't matter to me. You can be black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Japanese. I don't care. As long as you're a legal alien, like Donald Trump says, you gotta keep the illegal aliens out. because they just cause trouble. They're rapists, they're rapists, they're robbers, they're thieves, they're, you know, the bad people. Gotta keep the bad people out. Once you break the law and enter the United States illegally, you're a lawbreaker and you're a criminal. You're a criminal. I mean, by definition, you're a criminal, not by Donald Trump. But by definition, you are a criminal, like Donald Trump says. He said nothing wrong so far. I have not yet seen or heard Donald Trump say anything that wasn't true. And so if you're an illegal alien in the United States, don't call me. Don't call me. I don't want you. I don't want another illegal alien in the United States. Or illegal person. Why? And Donald Trump is 100% right, so I always say, vote for the Big D, vote for Donald Trump. Because he'll make the best president. You know, he's worth $12 billion. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's saying, and he ain't taking nothing back, and he doesn't need to take anything back because he hasn't said anything wrong. He's right. He's a genius, Donald Trump. And I think Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, he's like the American dream, and he should be able to run for president, but since our Constitution says that you have to be born in the United States, and he was born in Austria, that's the only place in government he can't hold is presidency. He can't hold it because he hasn't been born in the United States. He was born in Austria. But he is the American dream, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's another, you know, billionaire. I don't know how much he has, but he's like I said, he's the top paid actor in Hollywood. He was the top paid actor, superhero. He you know, Terminator, and then he was like a top notch governor, the governor. Who the hell wouldn't want Donald Trump, $12 billionaire, $12 billionaire, knows what he's doing. He does deals outside the United States all the time, good deals, and he does inside the United States good deals. He owns seven or eight high-rises in New York City alone, plus casinos. And you know, who in the hell wouldn't want Donald Trump? Who in the hell wouldn't want Arnold Schwarzenegger as vice president? Hell, he'd make the best vice president ever. Or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Hell yeah. He's a nutritionist expert. He's a nutritionist and a workout expert, or a bodybuilding expert. He's a well-known political governor of California for 8 years. Shit, you can go on and on about Arnold Schwarzenegger. He came to the United States. He married Kennedy. He lives the American dream. He is the American dream. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the American dream. No matter how you look at it. We need to change that constitutional law. That you need to be born in the United States. It doesn't matter if you're born in the United States. The reason that law was there is to keep the British out. Back when, you know, the British are coming. You know, we're always against the British. So we didn't want a British in office, so therefore we made that law of having to be born in the United States. So but the thing is our presidents are elected by votes. So if we voted a Britisher in there, if a Britisher ran, then that would be our own fault anyway. So that law is stupid. It's like Donald Trump says about most of the government people. They're stupid, and they don't know how to make deals. They're stupid. And there's another word he uses a lot. He says they're stupid, and they don't know what they're doing. You know, the government people don't know what they're doing, and they're stupid. And they make all bad deals, because otherwise we wouldn't be $18 trillion in debt, now would we? I gotta stop this video.